Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing today? I didn't realize how long I've been on the starting stone. I should have starting like 3 minutes earlier. 3 whole minutes. So I conked out. I zoned out. I'm over here just trying to find where we're gonna start. So I was trying to get things ready before we started, but then I was in a rush. It was a busy day at work today. Busy, busy, busy. But I thought it might be really, really, really fun if we played dwarves. We could diggy diggy hole. I thought that'd be a lot of fun. What do you think? I want a diggy diggy hole. My work though. Let's see. Let's see. My work decided that we needed to have a big crazy discount at work today, and I was kind of annoyed because I didn't even find out from work. I found out from my mom, who stopped at another one of our stores, and they're like, "Yeah, we had this big discount going on pizza sales," and no one let me know. Not a single person. I don't know why they would do such a thing. But here, let me share the game so you guys can see. Go to the game capture. Rimworld. I forgot to turn off one of my mods, but I don't want to restart the game. There we go, it's working. So I gave my dwarves good immunity and psychically deaf, strong melee, and robust. They don't get it on often. Sad. So sad for them. But when they do, oof. They both get beards. Standard and hulking bodies. They're big, robust fellers. Yeah, strong stomachs. They're not good with guns, but they're really good at poking. They're also not good with animals, but they're good at making stuff. That's the plan. And they need beer. Is there anything else I should add to it, though? That's my big question right now. I should add fat body as an option. And the genes are heritable. That means that it goes to kids. Oh, I didn't realize how good robust was. It'd be nice. My goal here is just to make a bunch of big, mean men with hammers. We get 3 people. A psychically deaf Bass Warner with mining and construction 4 with passions, and intellectual 5, incapable of caring, art, and plants. Mining and construction has a wood foot, abrasive. Tortured artist. Oh, this guy. This fucking trait, I swear. Oh, we gotta go through and just click dwarf on all of these. Yeah, I gave them the big blocky. All right. Fast learner. I don't like that he's incapable of caring. That's a big thing. You got a bodyguard, herd body purist, tough undergrounder. Overrides some precepts with transhumanist and body modification, but likes flesh purity. I'd rather not. Let's see. You're young. I'd rather someone inmate assassin with an artery blockage. No, thank you. Undergrounder, beautiful. This gigolo. This gigolo's not able to do nothing. I wish there was the mod that let me adjust their heights a bit. I would love it if they were just a little bit shorter. Okay, we got a kind feller with a bad back. An aged, decrepit space marine. Let's start randomizing. We need somebody that's good with plants. Pyromaniac is a no. Oh, Venom Fangs. Can I make this dwarf eat people? But he's 41, genetic age 1000, or chronological age. Abrasive brawler with creepy breathing. They have both abrasive and creepy breathing, though they'll make people unhappy just to be around him. A pretty forester. Smoke leaf dependent. I can't have addiction this early in a run. Hard worker, tough. Incapable of dumb labor. Quick sleeper, careful shooter, not helpful. Neurotic. Nimble, pretty, teacher. Drug use, alcohol, and alcohol. Teacher, slow learner, misandrous. Trigger happy, psychically deaf. Sanguine. Can't fight fires, but that's fine. We got plants and medical with him. Incapable of intellectual, but has great memory, social, art, mining. Maybe. Incapable of animals, that's fine. Nervous and chemical fascination, no. Staggeringly ugly and delicate. Ha! Undergrounder and neurotic. They're an actor. We need someone that's a decent, incapable of art. That's fine. Tim Floyd. Oh, they're addicted to ambrosia. And we won't have a good supply of ambrosia. Iron-willed, titular, misogynist. Oh, they can't firefight either. I can't have multiple people that can't firefight. Hmm. Ooh. We got a proper miner. Kind chemical interest is fine. Pretty. Intellectual, social, crafting, plants, melee. Medical assistant, childhood. So these two are going to be our primary fighters. Kahuna, the big Kahuma, and Jimmy. And we have Clay. 3 dudes. Now what we need is a dwarf clan name, because I gotta change the last name. Ex-wife Samantha. I hate my wife, Dales. I hate her a lot. Oh, in the book I'm reading currently, there's a clan Duncan. That seems like a good clan name. What do you think? What's a good clan name? Let's just call him Clan Stoneborn. I'm pretty sure I can go in. Everybody's in the same clan. They're not actually related because clans get big. Oh, we don't have anyone good at construction. We had 2 good farmers, though. 2 good fighters. Social, intellectual. Okay. We can make that work, can't we? I bet we can. Oh, cooking. Cooking? We need cooking and construction. Brawler, night owl. Cooking, quick sleeper. A 4 in construction. Crafting, art, animals. Let's see, Kahuna. Yeah, we get rid of the one with an addiction. They got some scars. But that should be fine, right? I think that'll be fine. Oh, but then we don't have a good intellectual. It'll probably be fine. Our starting research might be really slow, but we'll get by. Now I replaced the normal armor with steel plate armor of normal quality. Let's see, who's our main fighter? You. Seven, 4. Alright, so let's see what we're working with. We got this lone mountain here in the middle. That's our entry point. We're going to put a door right there. It needs to be as well. Trim that a little. Let me look at the roof. No roof there. Which means drop pods can land right there, but not anywhere else. And we can always widen this later to make an area to height. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say 4 back. And we're just going to make some mediocre little bedrooms. How do I want to design this? If we do it like this, that'll be our kitchen. This will be the tavern. Since this here can be our frozen storage. Right? Oh, if we do this instead, we can get a little more space. If we go to production, what we currently will need is a stone cutting bench. A fueled stove. And then we can start putting some production stuff there. And then we'll make a split in the hallway. Force whale or steel plate armor. Force wear steel simple helmet. And then we're going to go orders, chop some wood, and let's look at the fertility next. Right, we got high fertility there. I would like to do Nutrifungus. But for the start, first batch will be rice, then we'll switch to potatoes. And here will be hops. Research. I think we need to research beer brewing first. Then we'll be smithing, lawn blades, plate armor. I like the idea of doing these three 3 wide hallways. They don't need to be that wide, but why not? And we're going to go into the work next. Let's see. 1104. Set that to a normal quality for you. Your main job is going to be... Yeah, yours is cooking. Jimmy is in charge of our mining. Grow a plant cut. Then we're going to go into zones. Build roof area. Bills. Add bill. Make slate blocks. Do until you have 400. One of those bedrooms will be our early storage. We'll put larger storage back here. Witcher, that's not dwarves. Alright, then we're going to do a dumping stockpile zone. Expand our home area. Let's see. Our cook right now should work on making our block. Go stone blocks here. No, he needed a snack. He needed just a little snack. Structure. It's going to be the most miserable barracks possible. All right, and who's on? They're all terrible at it. No question there. But that's not a big concern right now. Now, I'm going to try and do this more honestly than the last one. And you probably get a lot of experience from that door, though. You got 1,000 experience from the door. That's pretty good. All those stones out to there. I think we might do stone production though inside and like here maybe. We'll want a space like dedicated just to that, I think. Now then, can we spot funny buildings sticking out anywhere? No. No signs of the ancient threat, which means it's in here somewhere. Oh, we found compacted steel. I'm actually a little annoyed about that. That's one of the few things where I would dev mode. So no, I just want it to be mountain. Please no. Please no. But we'll eventually cover everything in block anyway. Alright, then we're gonna go under furniture. Slate bed. Don't allow that one. I might actually do something else there. Not sure yet. Prioritize that door. And in fact, you prioritize that door. Switch that around. Just going well. We got doors. Doors are nice. Alright, these are absolutely atrocious bedrooms. I'll be so for real. Alright, he's very upset, but that's fine. He's just gonna have a snack, and then he's gonna go to sleep, and then he'll be just fine again. Slept on ground, slept in cold. Chilly. Ate without table, that's too bad. That's too bad, bud. Oh, wait a second. This is a great chance. Use the big table I've never gotten to use before. There we go. Then we just gotta go in here and get chairs. You can't make slate dining chairs? That's bullshit. Wait, no, I want slate, not wood. I do wish there was like a long bench. But this should do. These aren't going to be very good bedrooms. No one's going to be overly thrilled about them. But it's a good start, don't you think? Nobody's here today. It's just the howling of the void. Clean your bedroom. Oh, we need to bring stuff inside. Otherwise, our stuff will start to rot. And they won't have to go as far then for it. Well, the silver's the last thing I would have wanted you to bring in. Just some visitors. They're like, what are you doing? You're digging? You're digging out tunnels? Okay. I mean, you live like this? They're over here. Our visitors just come over and be like, bitch, you live like this? And then they leave. Maybe I should look and see if there's mods that give us other styles of statues. Oh, they gave us like $12. Well, they actually gave a decent amount of silver. It'll buy some food if nothing else. Oh, and we dug up a few components. Convenient. Let's look at you. Your construction is level 3, gonna hit 4. I'll probably extend this down a bit eventually. Get rid of that sleeping spot. Set owner. Acture. And what do you need? You're not going to be happy for a while. Run away. Quick, run away. It's an angry squirrel. Jimmy, do something. Jimmy, help. Jimmy. Hey, health. Who's our doctor? It's you, right? No, it's Clay. Clay. Tend without medicine. Just stop his bleeding, please. Then we can undraft our fellows. How much food do we have? 30 meals between 3 people, 2 meals a day. We have 5 days worth of food. How grown is rice? The first batch will be done shortly. What do you need? What can I do? These also technically are leaders, the problem. Clean your bedroom first so it's a little less awful. Don't you worry. Right now you're just living in a hole in the ground, but eventually you'll be living in a dwarf hole in the ground, which I'm told is the best kind of hole in the ground. That person no longer has indoors. Sanguine. Or if we give that guy a hammer or something, he'll be happier. I'm hoping Clay can get their construction up to 5 before they build the table. Faction name. What should our faction name be? As obviously we're building Dwarfhome. That's the name of the place. It's the home of the dwarves. Dwarvish Union. The Dwarvish Union of Dwarfhome. Thrumbos are traveling through. The brutal outdoors. It's going so far. Nobody's very happy, but no one's had any mental breaks yet. These poor dwarves, they're gonna have to eat rice. Horrible horrors. But once we get our basic stuff down, I'll build a grove where they can grow mushrooms like proper dwarves. We got 3 very simple bedrooms, though. Little more than prison cells. In fact, they might just end up being the prison cells in future. My main issue right now is I keep finding metal in the walls I want to keep. Yeah, get them some nice big mushrooms. All right, we're going to reinstall here. And then we're going to go production. Get a simple research table. Furniture. We're going to put a torch in here. I'll give them light while they wait. So they'll be less unhappy. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do, is replace all the walls with slate block. So I want to keep the dark color. I like the dark color. Yeah, I made a break right there. I plan to have the hallway continue until around here, because I don't want to get in too close to the outside. I want all my raids to target here. That's the goal, at least. The only spot drop pods will be able to hit is this little bit here. So it should go decently. Should. Speak of the raids and they will arrive. This man's got a flak jacket. It's not very good, but it's a flak jacket. Go hit him with a hammer. He's got a pistol, but you've got full plate armor. I did the crash landing start, but replaced the flak armor with plate armor and a simple helmet. Clay, you're getting shot at. Run away, please. Alright, you should be safe now. You got this, Jimmy! Jimmy, no! You shot him! Alright, Clay, you're our doctor, so you can start moving over there to be ready to stop the bleeding. Alright, we're taking all this guy's stuff. Take his jacket. His jacket's worth a good bit. Since Jimmy's... health, bio. If I recruited this guy, he would instantly be our leader. Because our ideology, Mordenism, I copied the D&D Moradin. Having craft culture makes it so your leader is the person that has the highest level in crafting. Run him for his foams? Here. Go wear that flak jacket. Now I know you'll be a little bit safer. Prioritize hauling. Oh, we had a dark vision. That's not good. Let's see, there should be a monolith around here. Right? Fallen monolith. Oh, it's right there. Convenient. I don't think we'll mess with anomaly stuff right away. Or Mechanitor stuff. But it's good to have the option. Also, Jimmy, why won't you sweep your bedroom? Look at all that rubble you left in your bedroom. Here, let's get your recreation up now that we got things going a little bit. Oh, that squirrel rotted away. Poor little guy. We didn't have any way to cook him, though, so there's not much we could really do. Oh, I have an idea. Put a vent there. Now we can have an indoor butcher. As if we go production, there's a butcher table, isn't there? Cancel that, move it down 1 block. Because you don't want the butcher table to be in the same room as the kitchen, because if the kitchen is dirty, they're more likely to make people sick. Mods, all the same ones, just vanilla expanded. I forgot to take out the Archotech enhancements. What's it called? Archotech Mimicry. It gives advanced Archotech limbs and stuff. I'm not going to use them, and I'll take them out before I launch the game next. I didn't want to restart the whole program again. The only other mod I've added is just one that gives more hairstyles. Because the dwarves need proper beards. Alright, then if we go here, storage. Exactly, especially for our dwarves. They need to take care of their beards. Hey, that's not an option. I have heard of some of those suspicious mods. I don't know what to think about that other than to be shocked and appalled. All I'm doing, though, is just making some nice drunk boys. They are biologically dependent on alcohol, so I have to research brewing quickly. Otherwise, I'll be stuck with only surviving if someone comes around willing to sell me beer. And I don't have an ID on me. I didn't bring it to this planet. I'm aware that they're the most infamous of the mods makes intimacy, let's say, a requirement. Like a need, like recreation and food and sleep. Which I find to be yabai, to say the least. Here, get rid of all these stones. We gotta bring them outside. Eventually we'll build a skiff that we can store some of them in. But for now... What are you doing over there? Don't you need to sleep? Oh, that's right. He has quick sleeper. He's already up and going. Oh, I haven't... You're gonna have to be more specific than just the Monster Girl one. Cancel that one. We're gonna reinstall that here. Then we're gonna get some no, not the covered pallet, just the normal pallet. Order. mine. Oh, I also have replace stuff. It lets me tell it to build walls without having to first mine the place out. It just automatically queues the mining for it, which is very convenient. So, for example, I can just put a door there. Link setting, storage, clear all stone blocks. Link setting, storage, clear all slate. This way, once I have a dedicated hauler, the person that's making stones won't have to actually move or do anything. They'll just go there, grab a rock, make it into brick, and can repeat without having to travel very far. All right, zone, build roof area. I don't think it actually needs a roof built there, but I just want to make sure that there's not like a block I miss. Yeah, so this light green is where we can be hit by drop pods. Here, Jimmy. You're working very hard. Fine, I'll have someone else clean your bedroom. Let's see, how many blocks do we have? 400 and some? Okay, we have enough. Who has the highest construction? 4, 5. How close are you to leveling it up? Not very. Prioritize working on table. Oh, and I have pickup and haul. That's another mod I have. I always forget about. It just makes it so if, like, for example, he was going over here to... One sec. We got a trader. He's going over there to work on the table, but he's like, well, I can carry some more bricks while I'm at it, so I might as well bring him to the other things nearby that need it. Who's our social again? Oh, I don't have a good trader. Clay's got a 4 in it, so that's not terrible. But it's definitely not good. Also means recruiting will be difficult. Alright, what you got to buy? I'm not going to worry about tech prints or anything right now. Oh, bionic leg. No, dwarves wouldn't replace their body for the surety of the machine. Architect heart. I like the architect heart. Yeah, so auto machinery and picto machinery are what's added by the mod I'm going to delete. Think of them like super steel, basically. It's supposed to be like nano machines, son. You need to go eat and sleep. I could make you work through the night to build the table, but it's better if we just do it. Link settings, content, storage, meals, and baby food, I suppose. And chocolate. Man, I kind of wish I had the broken TTS that can't say chocolate. That would be fun. Don't you think? There, allow them to use that stuff. Fleeing Praetor. Do you think Jimmy can take a raccoon with his warhammer? I think Jimmy can take a raccoon. Actually, we don't have to worry. The man-hunting raccoon's going to go right towards this caravan, and the caravan will handle it. Prioritize working on our big table. Get in the shovel. Get in the shuttle. Once we get this basic bit set up, then we can start worrying about cleaning. Oh, they gave us some medicine? Oh, that's so nice of them. Wait, they're pitying us. Keep pitying us. We appreciate it. Clay can get run and eat as soon as he finishes that table. Then I'll make him haul the food. Oh, he's relaxing socially, huh? Clean dining room. It's currently awful. Will it go up to a slightly better, though, if we finish cleaning? Nope, still awful. See, normal, good, normal, poor, good, normal, poor, good, and poor. So 3 poor quality chairs. Those will need replaced. I wonder if we could become stone merchants of some sort. Alright, then we want to reinstall this here. Do that, please. Now if we do this, will it link? Yes. How much steel do we have left? 200. Chunks. Prioritize hauling that. And we go production. We need a butcher's table. Visitors. Jimmy, go see what they got. Go check and see what they got, Jimmy. I trust you to handle this. Locust. Oh, that's right. I added capes. Capes that can go over armor. Because drip. Drip essential. I don't know why they're going around with all the stuff to build a mortar. That's kind of concerning. But how are you doing today, Panda? I realized I haven't asked. I just kind of zoned out there. They did come up. I was saying that I don't have any of them weird mods, but I have heard of some crazy ones. How are you doing today, Captain Erica? Well, that's good to hear. Apparently, Casey's, the company I work for, has been selling pizza for 40 years now. Which means today, if you want to get a slice of pizza, it's 40 cents. Alright, you really had to go on an insulting spree. Really. Really. Of all the breaks you could pick, you picked the one that makes other people break. Oh, was this over in whose stream was this over in? It's your birthday? And you're ordering a pizza just like me? Ooh, psychic soothe mail. Happy birthday. May I ask how old you are? Or are you turning 20 again? Man, got insulted 9 times. That's fucked up, man. You went to the one guy that's just always a bit happy and just tore him down. Happy birthday from the G-Stan crew. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Here. We'll have more than enough stored once that's all harvested for a bit. I want you to go work on the food basket. And then, Jimmy, we really need this, this thing worked on. Everyone's not happy because this place is ugly. He's going to be so dedicated to getting that work done. But maybe, just maybe, you might need some other stuff to do as well. Man, once this is all set up, they'll have some nice ice cold beer. What do you need? What can I do? You ate raw food. Well, why did you do that? All right, we need to cook simple meals. Do until we have 20 of them for now. No, 30. That's a 5-day supply. And we're going to put the same on the cook by 4. Do until you have 30. That way they'll be cooking them in larger batches, but if there's not enough to make 4, they can still go in and make 1. Oh, but tell me about this weird interaction you had. I need to know how mad I need to be, Panda. Heck yeah. Jimmy is our expert miner. It should actually be Clay, but Clay needs to be working on plants right now. Eventually, Archerace could take most of that over. Or not Arch... No, that was one of the people I thought about getting but didn't. Archeraces are cooked. That's their job. Oh, I betcha. 1 second. If I do that, will you start doing them in batches of 4? I really want you doing those in batches of 4. Yeah, burn your lift. I don't know what that means either. I was hoping you knew. I was going to just pretend and hopefully someone would say something. Oh, I have that on 5 meal. That's the problem. Do until you have 20, 30. Cook 5 meal. Do until you have 10. I swear, it feels like the autocorrect half the time is just fighting us. I should have cleaned the kitchen before I had them start cooking. I don't think they can get food poisoning since they have strong stomach. But I could be wrong. Well, hey, bud. When you're not making food, I want you to be our researcher. Please clean the kitchen. It'll make it work better. Hopefully. That's how that's supposed to work, at least. Oh, his strength only lets him carry 38 at a time? That's probably not good. Let's see our laboratory. No Dexter or lab. A bully is passing through. Let's get him. Let's get him. Oh, my mother is messaging me. I sent her a message earlier letting her know that if she still wanted to order a pizza today while there's the sale, that she better put in the order sooner rather than later. Because there's several orders already lined up for the evening when she probably would want it, so it's better to get hers in now. There we go. I mean, your wording may have come off a bit odd, but I doubt you were ever being rude. You're a very nice fella from everything I've seen. There's not much you can do about that. Just don't stoop to being petty because they're being petty. Mind that vein. Oh no. Look. 1 second. There. That. Like that. They shouldn't be being rude. And if this isn't like a crazy huge streamer, just say something to one of the mods. Everyone wants to have a cozy time. You can say that you're sorry that you came off that way, and if they're still being rude, there's no reason for that. It's uncalled for. Because I know if there was anyone in here that was just being downright rude and unkind, I would say something to them and be like, hey, I get you may not like how that came off, but you can't just go around talking like that. That's no good. That's no cool. I mean, it's best just to remove yourself from the situation when it's not a comfy, cozy situation to be in. Have like 100 meat in storage. Question. How should I set up the meat locker? Oh, there's already one there. Should I have it with corpses in there? Or should I have it as more barrels with just the meat in it? Maybe I should just knock that down. That might be best. I was just thinking that bringing the corpses in to freeze right away might be a good idea. Oh, the artist I messaged for doing my new background, they replied. They said they were going to look over the reference documents, but then they didn't say anything for a full day to me. So I sent them a message just letting them know that I know it's a bigger project. And if we wanted to cut it down a bit to be more manageable, if they kept it as a PSD file, then all the little knickknacks and little references to other streamers could be added with time. I'm hoping they'll get back to me. I really like the art style they have in the example pictures. Oh, they did respond. One moment while I messaged them back. One second. Let's see. There we go. The artist was a bit nervous about drawing humanoid characters since most of what they do is backgrounds. I told them that's not the focus. There'd be like a little like Lupin like gif of Speak with the Devil, or probably just a still of that, and then static on it. And then I wanted a little painting with the Vichiban family. And it kind of sucks because that feels like it was just like pulling all the fun out of that situation for you, Panda. If that makes sense. Oh no, we're getting raided. Jimmy, go deal with it. Okay, we got... Oh, I gotta take the shot. I gotta take the shot. There we go. Sorry that I keep having to step away to send messages. I'm trying to be as good to work with as possible, which means just being ready and raring to go to reply. They're kind of concerned about a potential copyright issues, but since it's for my personal stream use and I'm not selling it, it should be fine. And if we keep the little references to other streamers to a minimum and on different PSD layers, then we can always remove them later. Prioritize hauling the beer. We just got a beer delivery. That's so convenient. We'll just leave the corpse there. Wait, Grayskin. They're a waster. Let's see. Jimmy's bed. Set to medical. Once you just get in the door, I'll tell you to rest. I want to try and preserve as much heckin' medicine as possible. So we're going to tend to him without medicine. It'll also let Clay level up faster. Oh. One drink a day. Drink a beer. Drink a beer. Alright. He's drinking a beer. He needs it. He just went out and got hit with a club a bunch of times. He deserves it. Reassigned to Jimmy. Let him rest. I'm excited. I can't wait to have my own background. I feel like that's the biggest step I can take. Because if people see generic background that a lot of streamers used when they first started, they might not take me seriously, but if they see like a unique background that's just mine, and the artist has such a good style, it's all sketchy and painterly looking. It gets me excited just thinking about it. You prioritize hauling all this rice. We need to bring it inside or it won't last that long. Prioritize hauling. Link settings, storage, rice, and hops. Just that for right now. Oh, we don't have any more beer. That's not good. Do they have it in their gear slot, maybe? He's got one left. How much food do you have? 22. Okay, I'm gonna unassign him from cooking and crafting for right now. Remind me that I have to reassign him to it later. Or things will go very poorly. Work. Construction as well. Look here, buddy. Your biggest priority is to research. Yes, thank you for fueling the stove and the torches. Clean, haul. We're turning it all off. You have one job. You have one job right now, bud, and that's to learn to make beer. Look, you're relaxing socially without a beer. That's a huge problem for us right now. That ain't right. That boy ain't right. Oh, I see the issue. I haven't actually selected it to start. What do you got on you? Some wake up? I'll wait until he's actually attacking. So this guy gets a little more time to recover. If with a little luck, at least one of these injuries will drop off. Okay, you can stop digging at that for right now. There, go get him. What are you wearing? There's some awful clothes, an awful steel knife. Man, we hit him so hard that he lost an arm and a leg. We did that with a hammer. We took off his right side with a hammer. Honestly, I'm surprised he has any time to regret. Right, Clay, buddy. I believe in you. You're gonna be the smartest man we have. Or no, Arturius. Arcturus. You got this. You're learning. You're learning how to learn. And that is the most important skill you can ever learn. Or something like that. That almost sounds profound, don't you think? Till then, all the silver we have, that's dedicated to buying beer from anybody that comes round. There we go. You know, if I put a deep drill in here later, I'll have an infinite supply of slate chunk. I think that might be a good idea. You'll also have to worry about heat. I don't like how industrial that looks, though. Not for right now. No, don't mind those. Don't mind those. Stop. Please. Jimmy, what are you doing? Look, we dug a big enough hole. We're gonna diggy more hole, but we gotta do stuff first. Having a tantrum. Who haven't? Cat, what? Sick, okay. I swear, they're menaces. Cloth head wrap. I don't remember this item. I swear, if you break a bed or something like that, I'm gonna be so mad. Yeah. Our colony might just die because we can't figure out how to make beer. Give us some uranium ore? What are we gonna do with this? Thank you, Jimmy. We appreciate you fixing that for us. Right, you're gonna eat what you can. And then I need you to cook. Here, we can allow sewing again. Do that 3 times, I'll say. 6412. Gain almost 500? That's a lot to gain. This guy's a low wage. Why is it? I went through and made a point of naming everything. Why did it change? Why did it change the name? Why does it do that? Why does it do that? I don't know why it does that, but it makes me angry. I tell you what. Also, bring that man a chair. I'll just deconstruct that chair once it's done, since it's poor quality. Dwarves aren't willing to use poor, not even normal. We should only have good quality stuff, if you ask me. Alright, if we go to health. After, we have 15 days to figure out alcohol. We're at 10%. I wonder if there's a brewing expanded. It'd be kind of neat, I think. Compact machinery, noted. We don't need it right now. Digging it up will just overinflate our wealth. And we're not ready for the inflation yet. Prioritize bringing that man a chair. Hopefully he'll work just a little bit faster. So we get about 5% in a day, so we won't succeed at the current rate. You are at 4 days, though. Noted. And you're at 3 days. This is going to get bad before it gets better. There's plenty of wood ready to be used. Hopefully, with a second research bench, we can research even faster. We're sciencing. We're figuring out what we gotta do with these hops. What do? We know there's something. There's some trick to it. No one said making beer would be easy. They just said it was essential. All right, they're working. They're cleaning the place up. give him some medicine. We just got some gifted to us so we can share. Diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Oh, hello, Rui. How are you doing today? We're desperately trying to figure out beer for our little dwarf friends right now. It's not going well. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I got off work before the big rush today. We had a big sale on pizzas. Everyone could get that has our rewards got 40% off. But luckily I left before noon because I worked the early shift. So I don't have to deal with 40 orders. That being said, I do half expect them to call me and just be like, help, please. Plate end table. Plate dresser. Look at just big grid. It's very satisfying watching stuff come together. On my personal playthroughs, I'll often play on, so the difficulty settings are based off the narrator you pick. I pick, Phobe Chillax. It's a lot less events and they're a lot more spread out because I just like to build. I like to build, like to make the little things. Not much to look at yet, but eventually this whole mountain, we'll fill it. We'll fill it with stuff. That's going to be the goal. Bunch of happy dwarves. But I realized I made a major mistake. I didn't bring any dwarf ladies. And I don't know if the game will spawn dwarf ladies for me, because they're a custom xenotype. See, I made this one up myself. They're robust, they're good at hidden stuff, and good at making stuff. They're not so good at shooting, and they don't understand magic very well, but that's your average dwarf, I feel like. Our main concern right now, though, is dwarves biologically need beer or they will go into a coma, and we have no beer. This man will go into a coma in 13 days if I can't get him a beer. All right, we gotta set this down in priority by 1. Here, now he'll do 1 batch of cooking every day. Oh, no worries. I appreciate you being around. Oh, we found more compacted steel. We can't really use it right now, but we'll keep that in mind for later. Go ahead and mine those 2 squares. Make those like chimneys. Because we'll need an outlet for the heat from the coolers, from the little air cons. Right, and while that's running, let's see if Lycos responded. I'm trying to think, what time zone would Thailand be in? The artist I'm bothering lives over in Thailand. Or at least I assume they do, because their currency stuff is all set up in Thai money. How many components did you just break, sir? 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 Like 50. We now won't be able to have electricity because of you, you little shit. We won't be able to freeze food for later. How could he do this to us? The treacherous dog. You couldn't have gone after our steel, our medicine, our wood. You had to go for the most expensive thing and all of it. Bible. Let's check your bio. Have you leveled up your intellectual? You've gotten it up to 3. Okay. This man is desperately trying to figure out how beer works. Frantically, just be like, do I eat the hops? No, we clearly don't eat the hop. Like he's not going to figure it out until he goes to empty the trash can a few days later of all his empty notes and a few spilled cups of water, just to find that the water looks weird. He slurps out of the bottom of the trash can and realizes he's accidentally invented beer. There, that will get our start up at least. We desperately need beer right now. Now look, man, you're the only man here that knows math. Surely you can figure out how beer works. Surely. We'll just let it do its thing. I don't really care. A tortoise is not our concern. Oh, I wonder if there's a mod that lets you, like, mill wheat. I think that might be fun. Having to have that, like, process. I think it might add a nice layer. Like, you can mill wheat, you can make like a rye whiskey. And other grain-based alcohols. The rice will be ready to harvest soon. One, two, three. There we go. We can put a fungal grove in there. And we can always expand it northwards if we need. Leathery stranger. A kind of cultist with void fascination. The leathery stranger. That's not leather. What are you good at? Cooking animals mealy. Talk to him, Jimmy. Go see what he wants, Jimmy. We're gonna send him away. I don't trust him. There's too much risk of something bad happening. I don't trust him. Sorry. Not gonna do it. Too risky. I don't have the infrastructure to feed and convert people yet. So I can't do it. I just can't do it. Yeah, this person's very unhappy. We're working on it. What other floors do we have currently? Flagstones. At least Jimmy is a good level in mining. All right, we have an old man with a bad back and asthma. Oh, we got a 55-year-old gigolo with a bad back and asthma has come to raid us. I think maybe we can handle it. Maybe we can take him. Maybe. Man, if we didn't need to grow hops, we would never go outside. All right, Jimmy, go get him. Good dwarf, Sir Jimmy. Melee hit level 10, which means you're level 6. Means you can maintain 14 without any concern. It's going past that where you'd have to be fighting more constantly. Man, melee 15. That's mean. Oh, you crushed his pinky and then you crushed his skull. Your medical's pretty low. If I allow self-10 undraft, go to doctoring that 4. Use that herbal medicine that guy dropped. Wake up is never safe. You're already a quick sleeper. And medical at least levels up quickly. Fairly so, at least. You never want your fighters not to have at least a basic familiarity in medical, because they can at minimum stop their own bleeding then. And trying to get somebody to do a blood transfusion in the middle of a fight, not easy. Yeah, you're in a lot of pain and you're hungry. Drop that stuff off and go eat. Let's see. High on wake up. Global work speed. Meditation focus gain. Sleep fall rate 80%. When you wake up, I'll have you eat, then take that, then unassign you from cooking. Or actually, I can just disallow that he can't cook. Right, fine. Man, it's just feeding me lots of chunks of spacecraft, trying to get me the stuff I need to set up. All right, fine. If that's how you want to be. Cook, set to value 4. Draft to undraft. Queue to research. Take, wake up. Now he'll research 20% faster. Or is it 50% faster? Important, because he is going to be incapacitated while the first batch of beer is brewing. Which is a sentence and a half. Nah. I don't think we'll need that right away. I don't think we'll need a freezer for hops. At least not for a bit. Because this is going to be our brewery here. We're going to put the brewery stand here. Our barrels here. Eventually we'll knock down this wall. Mine all this steel. And then build a big room for a lot of barrels. You're eating, and then you're going back to researching. Okay. Okay. 2 hours left. 50% work speed. You got a day and a half's work done in one day. There. Now your bedroom, still awful. Man, you slept. This guy sleeps so quickly. It's crazy. How much food do we have? Oh, I see what I did wrong. I would have had to suspend the bills. I'll have to go into dev mode later and just change the names back to what they're supposed to be. Bit annoying that I have to do that. I don't know why it insists on changing the names of your leader's role. Clean the bedroom. There, now it's just dull. And when you finish that, I'll tell you to haul that chunk out of there. This guy's almost figured out how to let hops go bad in water. He's almost figured it out. I believe in him. I assume right now he's essentially invented tea on accident quite a few times. I'm going to change his name. I keep wanting to say Artorius, so we're going to change it to Artorius. You got this, Clay. You got this. Jimmy is in a bad way. Right, and then I'm going to make you... You're hauling that. Perfect. Now, haul all that rice. I'll make him do a batch of cooking. You had a crisis of belief? Well, when you're done doing that, make lunch. You got a deserter. Baseline soldier. I don't think so. I think we just want to be left alone right now. All right, are you chill yet? What do you need, Jimmy? You just need to not be in pain. You're not in pain, Dio. You're in Spain without the S. Alright, this guy's construction's finally gotten decent because he's the only one able to do it right now. Alright, yeah, just eat raw food. Well, if you don't snap out of that and finish learning how to make beer, you are going to go into a coma and then everyone is going to die because you're the only one that knows how to do math. Worst case, Ontario. So you just lost a full day. Got it. That's wonderful. Go make some food. Yeah, at least you have passion for the work, which makes you a little happier while you work. Yeah, you're not happy eating rice, I get it. having just rice for every meal when you'd rather be having some funny mushrooms. Fair enough. And then you can eat. And you need your recreation, I guess. Your impending death, not a big concern. Get back to work, Jimmy. Oh, we found some compact machinery. This mountain is quite wealthy, actually. You don't... Is there any jade or... No. I wonder if they got rid of jade spawning or if it's because of the mod pack I use. I use a mod that makes geological landforms. It makes more interesting maps, basically. Like this one is Lone Mountain. It's just a big mountain in the middle. It's really fun for when you want to build an in the mountain base. So those things where, like, if you got to pick where you would be building your home, you'd do it in a more interesting location, I feel. Alright, he's a quick sleeper, so he'll be done with that shortly. I wonder if I put a TV in there, if it would fill his rack what needs. And in all honesty, once we had the fungal grove set up, I don't have it at the moment, but I bet you there's a mod that lets you make beer out of Nutrifungus, or adds a fungus that can be grown for making wort out of. That'd probably be pretty good. I guess doll bedroom does nothing. Bio. Gonna go play some horseshoes. We're almost there. I almost wish like the brewery stand would unlock and be like, here, you know how to make wort, but you're not sure what to do with it after. Or you know how to make the barrels. We're almost there, bud. Just a little longer. Then we'll all have all the beer we could possibly drink. It'll still take a couple days to brew, but you get the idea. Psychically dull, annoying, voice delicate. You're worthless. Wait. Intelligence 10. With a passion. Put a slave? Do research? Could I just put him in the science mines? Like we diggy diggy hole while he diggy diggy knowledge? Once this is done, this will be a nice initial setup, though. I wonder if there's a Nutrifungus beer. I hope there is. Production. All right, we can set his work priorities back to normal. Haul, clean, craft. Help in the construction where you can and when you can. Fine, you can go eat. Bills, add bill, make wart, do forever. Yeah, I need a mod that lets you make Nutrifungus into wart. Poison synthesis. For 24 days. A horse with paralytic aphasia. No guarantee it'll work. But it can't hurt. Let's see, we need an animal sleep spot. Set it as medical. Rescue. Work. Animals. All right, Artorias. Your first priority is going to be keeping that horse fed. We can probably feed it rice. What's the worst that would happen, right? That being said, we'll still make some hay grass. Doctor care, but no medicine. All right, you've done enough. Make beer. Make them barrels. All right, and we pretty well used up all the wood we cut initially. So now we need more. A little over a dozen trees. I'm serious. You gotta make the wart. You gotta do it. Right, cancel the priorities. That'll be done in 6 days. Look at your health. You will have been in a coma for 2 days. So I will have to rescue you, but that means you need to make as much food as possible before then. Oh, we're stuck eating rice like some kind of prissy elves. Wow, you can really haul. Oh, shit. What are they feeding you? You shouldn't have been able to carry that much. Alright, somebody fed it. I was trying to feed it, but it's already been fed. Look, guys, we're working on it. We really are. Prioritize finishing that, because that means Clay will be a little happier because he'll have a not dull. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Just got a little sad. She decided not to work and just to wander about in your feelings like some kind of prissy elf. Solar flare's ending? I didn't even know there was a solar flare. We gotta lock in. We're locking in. We're gonna do this. You've rested enough. Start brewing. Can't make wart till you can't make it anymore. Things were a bit rough, but we finally figured it out. We figured out how to do it. But you're gonna be incapacitated just before that. All right, you can do that 2 more times. Also, are you getting cooking experience from doing that? You are. Oh, that's perfect. That's the perfect way to level up people's cooking. We're going to go details. Cooking skill of 4 or less. Or more. There. Now people will only start making our meals if they have a minimum level of cooking, which they can get from working with the dwarf. Learning to cook in a sanitary environment. Alright, these things fit up to 25 wart. 25 hops makes 5 wart, meaning that each barrel fits 125 units of hop. Yeah, I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Damn it. Malaria? Really? This couldn't be worse right now. Do what you can. Alright. I need you to prep as much food as you can, then you're going to be stuck resting. Because even with a 31% 10 quality, that's pretty terrible, actually. You got 38, which means yours is slightly outpacing, but you really need 40. 3 refugees, including a child. Six days. Only because they have a kid. What can you do? You're tough and kind. Construction and mining. You'll get put to work. A 70-year-old. 30. What's the kid at? Age 5. They can't really do anything currently. It has to be maintained between 7 and 32. Not a concern at the moment, then. I don't suppose any of you... Nope. We'll make a quick barracks. All right, they're getting to work in the field. You're helping build. You got good construction skills. Until that barracks is set up, you're stuck sleeping with the horse. Build a copy. Copy settings. Paste settings. You can never find a beer so brown as the one they drink in mine, so brown as the one they drink in our hometown. Fancy ales, you can drink 'em by the flagon, are the only brew for the babe and true. Comes from the Green Dragon. You know, that's something they never talk about. These dwarves, they dig out these whole mountains. But where does the stone go? Like, sure, they use some of it, but that's not taking up... There's no way for them to make it take up less space. Are they filling in the Underdark? Like, what's the plan? What are they doing with all of it? Wait, 1, 2, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This is going to be our big buildy area, our crafty space. 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be for like fabricating late game. Until then, it'll be a big barracks. Because then you can put one big fabricator there, one big fabricator there, and a lot of the other little things all around. Steam? Steam, guys. Right, so this is the only one we could really utilize. And even then, I'd rather only do stuff in the mountains. So maybe we do tox generator or biofuel. Maybe I'm going crazy, but I feel like the Rimworld sound is coming out of my computer mic, while my headphones have the rest. Can't tell where sound is coming from anymore. I'm going crazy. Crazy, I tell you, crazy. Yep. We knew that was coming. 3.1 days. That's the main reason why I accepted these fellows. I hope they'd be able to help a little bit. Like, wait, can you swing a pickaxe? Kinda. You're hired. You're helping for a bit. And this guy, though, he's a good colonist. Train him up on melee since he's got tough. Now she, though, she's terrible. So if he wants to join, he can. Why? There, kid. You don't have parents. Is that it? You came with your mother and some random kid you found. Oh, it has food poisoning, the poor horse. An anti-grain warhead. I don't even know what that is. Nope, I refuse. Someone in the Empire's just like, kill those men. Or people. No. You like, the door's like, you don't understand, there's a serious political implication. No, thank you. Mad rat, time to go train. Rest until healed. Oh, your medical is way better. Miss Trout, thank you. It prioritized tending. I had him set wrong. He needs, because I had made him use that thinking 77. You have to rest. 79. You're well ahead of it. You got major food poisoning. There's not much we can do right now. Nice tiles just right around the actual cook space. And the rest of it's normal tile. Craft. The crafting they'll do is just cutting block. So I'm not concerned. Link all their settings. Stone block. How are you botching construction for Fungal Grove? You're just spreading gravel. $90.91. Okay, it won't kill you. You'll be out of commission for a bit yet. Stupid. Issue with the headphones. The problem is the aux port itself isn't very good. Fire. It won't go. It's... I should look it up sometime and see. Royal Ascent? Okay. That's the basic get off the planet. Get off the planet, do not pass go, do not collect $200. We found a lot of compacted steel that we'll be able to work with later. What can I do for you? Nothing. You're just gonna be unhappy. And that's unfortunate. I can't help you, bud. I really can't. Alright, you've developed immunity. You've developed immunity. Perfect. No. Get that corner piece, please. I beg you. If you don't get the corner, I will cry. Man, it's gonna keep dropping chunks of spacecraft till my colony actually gets going. $23 hours left. What do you need? You need to eat and sleep. Well, freaking... Oh. Play. Bills. Detail. Drop down the requirement. Prioritize cooking. Rumbo's passing through. Are you hauling or are you eating? You're hauling. By the time you get back, the food will be done. There, now everyone can eat at least. Once that barrel's done, we have to administer a beer to Artorias. And then we'll be good. We'll be golden. We'll be properly ready to go. Then we can get... Then we just need to finish building the fungal grove, and then we can replace our field of rice. Ugh, rice. Oh, that's a lot of steel we're going to be mining. Actually, canceled. We don't need to mine any more of that. Trout's going on a tantrum, okay. 7 hours to go. Just 7 hours. Once this first batch of beer is good. Zero melee skill. You're at level 11. Oh, he's on go juice. He might actually need some help. One moment. Jimmy, no! Jimmy's being kidnapped. Send help! Come on, Clay, you gotta stop him. You gotta save Jimmy! No! They took Jimmy. Take up his hammer. They took Jimmy. Our miner. You know, this would have happened if we just brought more beer. Get over here. Take beer from the ferment barrel. They took Jimmy. Give him a beer. If we had just had this beer a little bit sooner, Jimmy wouldn't have been taken. Everything would have been just fine if we just had more beer. Oh, I'm sorry work sucks, Panda. We're struggling here. We're struggling. A flash storm. In other words, freak lightning. Where were you? Where were you when they took Jimmy? This guy's got beer to buy. Why weren't you here a few days ago? I will never forgive this man. He had been here sooner, Jimmy would still be here. Do you have anything worth buying, though? I mean, advanced components are nice. Components and nuts remain. We can't get a very good price. But we're gonna buy as much Nutrimine as we can. This is so messed up. Is that Nutrimine we can use to make penicillin later? Child, all of that. We are suddenly less nice now. Child, start cleaning the rock rubble. Oh, it's not that much. I just said what anybody would say. I should call you Hoover, kid, with how much I'm making you clean. I'm sorry, but we're in a bad way, kid, so child labor's back on the table. Well, if this guy decides he'd like to say we have a bedroom available now. I'm so mad. I'm debating save scumming, but I want to be better than that. Can't believe they took Jimmy. Jimmy is lost. I'm not doing an Iron Man, but I want to be better. So I feel like I need to challenge myself. I could put it in Iron Man, but because I need to remove mods and might need to mess with other mods, I figure it's best to still have the option to go back. But I want to be a bit stricter with myself. It's the only way I'll improve. I get too attached to the little guys, the little pawns, and then I'm just over here crying because somebody took Jimmy. Can't believe we lost Jimmy. This is so fucked up, Dale. How much would we have stockpiled? Enough. Alright, that barrel's ready to be tapped. Oh, they're all leaving! They're leaving just like Jimmy! How can they do this to Jimmy? At least we don't have to feed them now. But the child labor was so convenient. Use work drive on him. I wonder if you could... I wonder if there's a mod for like a hand cart. Alright, we help the refugees at least. We're gonna be a nice mountain where people can come when they need help. And in exchange, they gotta go look for Jimmy now. Those refugees, they're on a quest, on a spirit journey to find Jimmy. We need temperature control. A vent here. An AC unit here. A vent here. We won't be able to take advantage of that stuff currently. That way it's set up for once we get electricity run through this place. Because right now it's too hot. Let's see, that stuff lasts about 3 days. 3, 6, we can keep a dozen meals on hand, then otherwise we'll just be wasting. And we'll keep 4 fine meals on hand. If the opportunity arises, if we have meat for some reason, then we can at least make some good food out of it. We don't even have a good miner anymore. All hole, no diggy. Anyway, I need to take a very, very short break. I gotta pee. I've been holding it for a bit. And I'm back. What's my split looking like? Am I making good time? Okay, we got game capture going again. There we go. Ha! Alright, we got enough bricks for the moment. Let's work on this fungal grove. I need to get a mod that'll let me make beer out of fungus. Once we do that, we could wall ourselves in and never leave again. We'd need quite the large farm. Get a couple growth vats eventually. Then this guy's gonna go eat. And he's gonna drink a beer. Is 1 beer a day. And you can cut that 1 block. I'll just leave him to it. Clay, can you please go work on other thing, please? We need the fungal grove. You're all unhappy because you're eating rice when you'd rather be eating mushroom. Understandable. Disallow. Alright, you need to go work on the hops. That's fine. Must have just ticked over. Don't work on those bricks. Just a matter of time now. Just a matter of time. So I wonder if I should put a door here. Well, if more refugees come by, at least. That would be nice. Are you getting your wreck in? That's fine. Alright, we're gonna go into bills and we're gonna hit suspend. Once he finishes eating, he should hopefully... Alright, he's gonna work on beer. Beer's fine. We like it when they work on the beer. Still can't believe we lost Jimmy. He's just some guy. I like how you're wanting to do literally anything other than the one thing I need you to do. We're cooking like some prissy elves. I hate it. Father, I crave this. It's like, why are you building the air conditioner when we don't have electricity? Build the free thing. The thing that doesn't consume resource. Just spread the gravel out nicely. Maybe throw a little dirt on there. It's not going to take much time, but they're making it take 2 freaking weeks. This would never have happened if Jimmy was still here. I do find it weird that they have a Nutrifungus as a preference and hate everything else. When it, based off all the descriptions, it's not good food. See, that's the kind of work you should be doing in an average day. At least I don't have to worry about my dwarves getting food poisoning. I also need to check and see how genes are inherited. Because I want them to fully reproduce this mix. Because that way it's, you know, a dwarf child. What do you need? We lost a colonist. I lost a friend. We'll learn how to smith. We'll make armor. We'll make 2 sets of plate armor, 2 helmets. We'll make warhammers, and we'll go get Jimmy back. Oh, well, I hope it goes well. I'll probably be closing up stream before much longer. But I want to get this fungus grow finished first, at least. I'm still so mad. I can't believe we lost Jimmy. Why are you going for a walk outside when being outside makes you unhappy? I get it. It's pretty. It's autumn. And these people have been living for like a month of nothing but bowls of rice. I'd be pretty upset about that too. We at least need to get them some salt. Some furikake maybe? Prioritize working on fungal gravel. Maybe we can buy some space marine armor and use that to get our friend back. It'd be pretty funny if just the gay couple that you were sent to colonize with just showed up a few days later after you, the warrior, got captured by a raider, and they just said, "Hey, found you. Glad you're back." And they're in full space marine armor. Dumathoin's pick. That's one of our holy relics. The plasteel breaching axe. The closest thing to a pickaxe. Oh, the fungus is resting. It's sleepy. It's sleepy mushroom. Poor little mushroom's all sleepy eepy. Alright, and then we're going to go to builds and we're going to unsuspend this. Artorius is going to start working on that again. By the time this is all done with, We'll have a decent number at least. A decent number stockpiled of the block. Prioritize sowing area. That's the last one. There, the whole thing should be sowed. And that was a pain in the butt to get done. I swear. Go like this. Limestone. Sandstone. Slate. Ignore the slate walls. Steel. Steel. Oh, then we're getting the blueprint. Okay. I was making sure that I couldn't find peeking out anywhere the ancient danger. I'm in danger. Yuma's a baseliner child. We just got real burned on helping people. I don't think we're helping. I know the kid will probably die, and that's tragic, but that is the sacrifice I am willing to make. Of course you're doing the barn first. Not your own bedroom. I swear, these dwarves, they're gonna kill me someday. We're out of beer. You. Tap that barrel. Tap that barrel. Prioritize filling that one. And that one. There. We got our beer again. We got 25, 27 beer 28 beer currently. That's a good situation to be in. Good large supply of beer. This horse still has paralytic aphasia. Let's see, that's up to 17%. On the opposite side, it's up to 12. There's a 5% difference. That's not terrible, but it's not great. I like having it all more synced up. It just comes out a little nicer in the wash. It's more easily accounted for then. Well, I'm getting a little sleepy. I think we'll build a field smithy at least to start. I'm not sure. So we'll make plate armor next after we get smithing unlocked, which will let us do a lot of dumb stuff. Warhammer. Hammer. Departure shuttle in 7.5 days. That okay, now everybody's is ready to be worked on. Once those are done, we'll reallow all the wall work. Yeah, my personal run that I'm just doing by myself, I'm up to like 250k for my colony value, which has been real rough, I'll be honest. It's just been constant mech cluster after mech cluster after mech cluster. I'm trying to fully cyberneticize as many of my fellers as I can. As many of the little guys as I can. Because I want to do Arconexus. And I figure if I take 5 fully mechanical dudes into a new run, it'll be really easy. I'm also making a point of training my first guy, the evil genius mechanator, Dr. Evil. He was Dr. Villain, like nickname Dr. Class Villain. I changed it to Dr. Evil because funny. All right, we're up to mediocre. All right, once clean, it's mediocre. All right, you two. Time to fuck shit up. This is Yatkin, so they're robust. So it's gonna be hard to down him. He only has a knife, and you're wearing flat. All right, the both of you. Get him. Man, we just can't hit. Health. Overview. Allow self-tend. Allow self-tend. Tend to yourself. Layer cape. Cloak. Covers torso. Once you both have stopped your bleedings, your respective bleeding, once the time of the month is done, I'll undraft you and you can go back to bed. Leave that man to die. Man, that guy's only armor was cloth. Oh, he went berserk. Well, as long as Clay is resting over there, should be fine. Man with a knife goes berserk. "5 days won't do any work." Alright, you're just killing the local wildlife. I suppose that's okay. You are bleeding now. You might end up needing rescued by Clay. Good thing Clay is the doctor and the one that stayed sane. Hey, go kill that guinea pig. That's fine. You killing wild animals is just making food for everybody. Alright, you're up to minor blood loss. How long are you going to be going berserk for? I'd rather not have you out of commission for 2 days while you recover from blood loss. Ah! Run quick as you can. Clay, go help him. Rest until healed. Clay, wait for him. Undraft. Prioritize tending, then feed him. Alright. Dwarf Union is going poorly. Just as I expected. It was to be expected. It is what it is. Oh, oh no. My stuff is seized up. My OBS is seized up. At least let me change the tab. I think that was a pretty good run of it for today. Rimworld is going horribly as always. But I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Friday fun day. We're going to do some drinking probably. Who knows what else we'll do. But I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for coming by.